Welcome to Kryptogenex.
Kryptogenex webinar presentation. My name is Brandon Ivey. Thank you for joining us. You'll be doing so many other things with your time tonight. We appreciate that you're going to be here to learn something new, something that's so groundbreaking that if you take advantage of it, it will change your life. And we're talking about Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency industry. Now, the first time I ever heard about Bitcoin was back in 2012. And in 2012, Bitcoin was only worth about $100. And I heard about it because it broke $100 and made world news. But I did not take action on it. I waited because I didn't understand what Bitcoin was all about. I thought it was monopoly money, some video game money for internet nerds that live in their mom's basement. So I didn't take it seriously. But fast forward, the price kept going up in value. And I purchased my first Bitcoin in 2016 when it reached $700 a coin. But I still didn't take it seriously until 2017, when I saw friends of mine were making a lot of money, full-time income, and some were making millions of dollars off of Bitcoin. And I said to myself, if they can do it, so could I. But the one thing that I did not like at the time was that they were spending thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And when I started asking them questions, they couldn't answer my questions. They didn't know much more about Bitcoin than I did. So I said, that's a very risky thing to do, especially in a volatile market. But I said, if I'm going to get involved in this space, I need to get educated. I need to know what this is all about. So I spent months in 2017 just getting my hands and reading on everything I can see and hear about to learn about this space. I went to Google, I went to YouTube, and a lot of times that just wasn't the right way because millions of different things popped up and I didn't know what was legitimate and what was incorrect. Plus, with the industry moving and changing so much, what I learned one week may not be relevant next week. But as I finally pieced things together and figured it out, I just said, okay, it's time for me to start to invest in Bitcoin. I started with $100, not tens of thousands that friends of mine did. I started with $100. But with the knowledge that I gained, I was able to turn that $100 into a small fortune. But also there's the bad side of the Bitcoin. In 2017, there were a lot of scams that were out there. Pyramid schemes, Ponzi, scams, illegal companies promising we're going to give you 1% a day, 2% a day. We'll double your Bitcoin, 40% in a month. And they were not operating legally in the United States. And they either got shut down or they pulled out of business in the United States, or the owners just simply ran off with everybody's Bitcoin. So in 2018, I was approached by the owners of this company, Kryptogenex. And they said, Brandon, we are putting together a company where we're going to bring cryptocurrency education to the world. We'd love for you to help us put this thing together. And I said, no, thank you. I said, no. They said, why not? I said, I have no desire to build another direct sales company because I know I have enough knowledge now that I could take my money, invest it, and be able to live off of that by myself. I said, that is true, but how many times, Brandon, are you being asked, what is Bitcoin? What is cryptocurrency? I said, well, to be honest, 90% of my day is answering that question because at the time, and I still do it now, I would do crypto talks. I'd be talking about Bitcoin on Facebook. People got curious about it, so they started asking me, how do I open up a wallet? How do I buy Bitcoin? Is this real? Where does it come from? What's an exchange? And, you answer one question that leads to 5 more. I said, yeah, it takes up most of my days. And they said, are you making any money doing that? No. So how would you like it if there was an education platform that answered everybody's questions, that taught people how to go from A to Z, from a very basic beginner to learn how to be able to trade, buy mining machines, buy and hold, how to search different altcoins? How would you like it if the platform did it for you and we paid you for the referral? And that's when a light bulb went off in my head and said, you know what? That just makes perfect sense. Why not? So I got involved with Kryptogenex, and that was January. So the company is still brand new. In fact, we haven't even officially launched yet. We are still in pre-launch. And in pre-launch, we are in over 82 countries. We have launching, when we launch in over 30 languages translated, we hired 60 translators. We have hired SEC compliance attorneys and counsel to make sure that everything we do in the United States is legal to our current laws, so that when you go to sleep at night, the company and your money is still here. We are building a long-standing legacy company in the crypto space. But let's talk about a little bit about, just what this Bitcoin actually is. Well, in 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto created the world's first global decentralized cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoin. In 2009, Bitcoin's value was less than 1 penny. In 2010, Bitcoin was valued at 40 cents. 2016, it was valued at $600. In 2018, Bitcoin has been fluctuating between $6,000 and $9,000. And if you would have invested $100 in Bitcoin in 2009, today it would be worth over $1.5 million. Now think about this. You might have heard of a company called Uber. You see, Uber was the first transportation company that owns no cars. Amazon was the world's largest retail store chain that owns no stores. But Bitcoin went from 0.008 cents to $9,000. Something's happening here. And we understand that it is no fun being on the outside looking in. We've all been there before. You remember your very first Bitcoin day, the first time you heard about it? It can be a little overwhelming. You know something's happening, but you don't know where to begin. You don't know who to ask. You don't know where to get started. That's what Kryptogenex is a solution for you. So what is Bitcoin? It is simply a peer-to-peer digital currency that individuals all around the world share the same value of, that you can make transactions and buy products and goods and services and move this money around instantaneous without the need of a third party and with minimal fees. 1 Bitcoin in Japan is worth 1 Bitcoin in the United States. Is it real? Absolutely, it's real. Are you too late? No, you're not. How do you buy it? Well, that's what we're going to teach you how to do, and we're going to teach you how you can spend it. So welcome to Kryptogenex, the global training center where the company that is going to teach the world Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, ICOs, market trends, the blockchain, and no more worries, because at Kryptogenex, we're going to teach you everything you need to know about Bitcoin. All of our training is done by streaming video. You're going to learn how to buy your first Satoshi. You don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You're going to learn how to store your Bitcoin safely in crypto wallets. You're going to learn how to purchase and sell with Bitcoin. You're going to learn about blockchain technology. You're going to learn how to trade cryptocurrencies. You're going to learn how ICOs work, and much, much more. Our crypto training package includes 3 modules: Bitcoin 101, Crypto Intermediate, and Crypto Advanced. There are 15 lessons in each module, and at the end of each module, you'll be given a test to make sure you're retaining the information. But you're going to learn the history of Bitcoin, to the 4 ways of making money with Bitcoin, how to set up your own trading account, how to put your own money into it, how to move money around, how to buy it, how to sell it. But most importantly, you're going to learn how to make money with it. And when you go through our course, I don't care if you're a beginner or if you already consider yourself an expert, you will finish our course with more knowledge and information than you previously had before. Now, with just 1 click, you can enter the Bitcoin age. And it's only a one-time $250 fee, paid in Bitcoin, of course. Actually, not just paid in Bitcoin. You can actually pay with US dollars. You can earn while you learn, simply by paying an additional $50 admin fee and become a crypto promoter. So what you are purchasing is an online educational package for $250 that teaches you everything you need to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Kryptogenex is a group of very talented individuals that have come together and developed a simple step-by-step audio, video training system that will educate the world into the cryptocurrency space. Our presentations are over 30 languages when we launch. Right now, we already have English, Spanish, Portuguese, what's the other one? Hungarian, and Italian. That's already done. And you can actually earn Bitcoin with Kryptogenex by doing a couple of things. We have a direct referral bonus, customer acquisition bonus, the Kryptonary and Kryptonary matching bonuses. Here's how this works as a direct referral bonus. For every person you refer this product to and they buy it, you're going to earn $100 direct referral bonus. $100. And one of my rules in the crypto space is no matter when you spend money, always work on getting your return on investment back as fast as possible. So if you do 3 sales, guess what? You just made $300. $300 you just made. How cool is that? Now you are in profit. You made your money back. 100%. Everything now is free from this point forward as far as your education. But another way you can earn as well is understanding that every customer you sign up, you're going to get a $25 bonus. Every 10 customers, you're going to get a $250 bonus. And for those of you that want to build an organization and a team, we call that the Kryptonary, which is a binary. That means there's 2 teams. And you only need to build 2 teams. So 2 sales and you're qualified for life. So the way this Kryptonary works is 1/3, 2/3, meaning for every 3 sales, 1 on your left and 2 on your right, or vice versa, 1 on one side, 2 on the other side, it's going to pay out an additional $25 bonus. But depending on how your crypto market is doing that week, we're going to reward those individuals who go to work that week, because you can earn that $25 on your organization without you actually recruiting or selling or doing anything that week. But if you do make a sale that week, we might double your commission. So instead of $25, you might make $50 for every 3 points. So it looks like this. Let's say you do 2 sales, 1 on your left, 1 on your right. You just made $200. But then one of your individuals also made a sale that falls in your tree. That's 3 sales right there. That's 3 points. Now you just made an extra $25. Well, what happens if you decide to do more than 2 sales? There's people that have done 5, 10, 30, 50 sales. What happens? Well, the next person that you sell it to, they're going to fall under the next position in your organization, either on the left or the right. They're going to fall under the next position. Now, that is how you build a team. And here's where that is cool, because now people on your team is getting paid for work you did, or you might be getting paid for work somebody in your upline did for you. So all you have to do is build your other side, because you might have one side that grows bigger than the other. And don't worry, you're not going to lose out on any money. Those points just keep on accumulating. So when you start to build your other leg, every point that comes onto the other leg, you're now getting paid 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. Or depending on what Bitcoin's doing that week, you know, there was a couple of weeks where we earned $100 for every 3 points. That happened 2 weeks in a row. But then you also run into the individual who says, you know what, Brandon, I have no desire to be a part of the recruiting or selling of the product. I just want to use the product myself, learn enough information, gather enough info, and make money myself with what I've learned without having to share this with anybody. Can I do that? Absolutely. But I guarantee you, sooner or later, you're going to have somebody ask you, you know, how do you do what you do? Now, you can take the time in the 5 hours or so to try to explain, or you can give them your link and let Kryptogenex do it on your behalf, and you just made $100. But let's say you take that path and that individual goes to work and they build a huge team. Well, because you were the one who referred them, you're going to earn up to a 10% check match on that person, what they do on their Kryptonary. 10% check match. What if they make $10,000 a month? Then you could potentially make up to $1,000 a month. It's not bad. But the bad news is you can only earn up to $50,000 a week. So would you be okay with $200,000 a month on the Kryptonary? The good news is that if you cap that out, you're going to be given a new position on top of your old one so that you can continue to building so you don't lose your team or that momentum or those points. And with just one click, you can change your life. And Kryptogenex is designed to be an education platform. We're going to teach you everything you need to know. How to mine, how to buy and hold, how to trade, ICOs, etc. But it's not the only thing that we're going to be doing. As this industry grows and expands and new technology comes out, we're going to be offering more products for our distributors and customers to sell and earn an income on. And one of those is we're taking advantage of mining. See, if you don't know what mining is just like if you're mining for gold. Only difference is that digitally you're mining for cryptocurrency coins. The miners create the blockchain that records all the transactions on, and their reward is cryptocurrency coins. As I always say, would you rather buy the golden egg or the golden goose that produces the golden egg every single month? So we have partnered with a company called Green, where we are the wholesaler for Green. Green is a company that represents clean energy, power. Call it solar energy in a box. They want to do what Uber has done to the car industry and Airbnb has done to the hotel industry. Green wants to do to the power industry, the first decentralized power station. And they offer a coin as well called GreenX. So we are a wholesaler for Green. The rigs that you can buy can mine either Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Gold, or GreenX. 90% of the people that's buying machines are buying the GreenX coin, or the GreenX machine. Each rig costs $3,750. If you sell one of these rigs, you're going to earn a $500 commission plus 3 points in the binary. Mining rig specifications: the hash rate is 12 to 14 terahertz. Power consumption 1,300 to 1,400 watts. Chip type: SHA 256 ASIC chip. Rules of purchase: maximum of 10 rigs per facility of the third party. Mining rigs can be sent directly to customer. Rigs will be paid for in advance, standard 30 to 120-day delivery. The customer owns the rig. Anything generated by the rig is the customer's. Customer receives serial number and certificate of authenticity, and there is no refund policy. As a disclaimer, Kryptogenex is a wholesaler for Green. No income claims can be made on mining results. All coins are paid directly to the customer owner. Kryptogenex is not responsible for the maintenance of the mining rig. The customer is to read and agree to all documents before making a purchase. Customer agrees in advance. Kryptogenex LLC is not responsible for results. So please review all policy and especially the no refund policy. As an income disclaimer, we are brand new. We haven't even launched yet. What that's saying, that just means that we don't have enough data to start making income claims. In fact, no income claims are allowed. They're illegal anyway. We will not allow showing off the back office, guaranteeing how much money you're going to make. That's all illegal. You know, we project the average gross of an affiliate maybe earning anywhere between $250 to $2,000. But there will be people making less, and there will be people making a whole lot more than that. But your success depends completely on you. Your results are going to come from hard work, dedication, belief, passion, commitment, persistence, leadership, and luck. Only company-approved presentation materials are allowed. So here's what you want to do at this point. Since we're at the end of the presentation, you want to get back to the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or out. If you're in, fantastic. Let's get you your $300 in the system. Let's get you started. And let's help you to get your first 3 sales in your first 24 to 48 hours. So you just made your money back. If you say this is not for you, that's okay. I understand. It's still a new industry. You don't know enough about it yet. But let me tell you something that scared me into action. When I started to do my research, one thing I found out is that cryptocurrencies represents the greatest economic shift in wealth in the history of mankind for the most amount of people. And that last part is important, the most amount of people. There have been other shifts in wealth in history before, but those have been only available to those who might have been born in the right family, speak the right language, born in the right country, have the right skin color, be the right gender. But this one, there is no barrier to entry. All you need is a cell phone, access to the internet, and $5, and you can get in the game. Plus knowledge and education. That's all you need. Opportunity. Nothing holding you back. The second thing that I found out that really shook me to my core was the technology behind cryptocurrency, the blockchain, distributed ledger technology. It's the greatest invention since the internet. You call it the internet 2.0, moving from the information age to the digital age. It is going to have an impact on American society as big as when we were introduced to agriculture. It is going to fundamentally disrupt every single industry on the planet and change the way we live. We are living at the vanguard of a new age and era. The wealthy are getting prepared for it. The question is, are you? And Kryptogenex can be your first start in that direction. So I look forward to working with those of you who decide to join with us. We're moving fast, and people are going to get left behind. Don't let it be you. So thank you for joining us. That's it for tonight. Get back to the person who invited you. Let's get you signed up. Have a great evening. Brandon Ivey. Take care. Bye-bye.
Kryptogenex.